Hey folks, it's me, Christiana Gaudet. It is Friday, and I am here as I am every Friday, getting ready for the Friday weekly wrap up. Let me say hi to a few people. Teresa, glad to see you. Lisa, Leisha, TK, so nice to see you. It was nice to have you in class last night. We did our monthly Zoom class last night. The next one will be June 30th, and the topic will be Psychic Tarot. In the meanwhile, I've just gotten the June schedule up. We've got free classes on YouTube. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Hey, Catherine, nice to see you. Glad that you're here. So, Puck, hope you're doing well. So if you happen to be watching an archive either on YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much for being here. As we go through these readings today, if you hear something that resonates for you, even though I'm reading for someone else, you can take it as a message for yourself as well. That's how Spirit works as we do these group readings. Hey, Marion, nice to see you. So, just a couple of quick things. Of course, here in the U.S., it is Memorial Day weekend. I want to let you know I am available throughout the weekend for readings and mentoring sessions. By phone, Skype, FaceTime, Zoom, Messenger, whatever works best for you. Carol, nice to see you. Michael Wells, glad to see you. So, hey, Shannon, nice to see you. So, yes, if you would like me to pull a weekly wrap-up card for you, I'm happy to do it. For those of you who are tarotists, this is a great exercise in how we look to the past with tarot. One thing we discussed in our class last night is there are many tarot spreads that have a position for the past. But are we talking about like when I was 5? Are we talking about what happened yesterday? You know, I've been on the planet for a while. I have a big past. How do you sum that up into one card, and how do you interpret that? Well, this is a way of creating this in a very clear delineation of time. It's how was your past week? What did you learn from it? What can you take going forward? So, if you would like a more specific and personal reading with me, just reach out. You can schedule directly on my website, christianagaudet.com. You can private message me here, and we can schedule. Hey, Debbie Graffio, it's so nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. I don't have enough time for your week. But what do we see in the cards? You know, if I look at one card, what is the message? That is the interesting thing. Lavana, so nice to see you. So, you folks are lining up, getting ready for your cards. If you would like a card, and Debbie, I think you should definitely ask for one now. We'll do it. I'm working with my current workhorse, which is the Smith-Waite Centennial. It's the small one that comes in the tin. I love it. So, first of all, we're going to do a card for the collective. What can we say about this week collectively? The Nine of Wands, and if you were here for the 3-card weekly reading this week, or if you watched it in archive, it feels like this was a tough week from beginning to end. If we survived it, we're doing a good job. And we have to recognize that right now, no matter what you're going through, everyone is going through something difficult right now. And we have to be kind with ourselves. We have to be kind with others. That's the important thing. Now, let's take a look. And I'm just going to scroll down. I'm going to try to get to everybody. I'm going to do my best. If I miss you, I'm going to try to do you in order. If I miss you, reach out and let me know. I'm going to do the best I can here. Okay, we're going to start with Lisa Bruno Mazzone. How was your week? Queen of Cups reversed. It looks like there were some things that happened this week, Lisa, that made you sad. Whatever's going on there, you guys may have known, and I'm working on a blog post about this, I am not a fan of toxic positivity. We are spiritual people. We are positive people. We are loving people. But if you're having a hard time, it is okay to acknowledge grief. It is okay to acknowledge sadness. It is okay to sit with that and hold space for that. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a negative person. It makes you a human person who is handling a difficult time in a healthy way. And so I am sorry that this has been a tough week for you, but allow yourself the space to deal with it, to acknowledge your emotion, to acknowledge what's going on, and to acknowledge your strength in dealing with it and move forward. Things will get better in the future. Okay. Karen Alcourt, it's nice to see you. Lisa McCord, it's nice to see you. Puck, a wrap-up card for you. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey, Karen Maynard, nice to see you. Puck, 10 of Wands. So it looks like you've done a lot this week. It looks like you've been very busy, that you've almost had to have like a Herculean sort of an energy to take care of everything that needed to be taken care of this week. This is not an easy card, but it suggests that you were successful, that whatever you had to do, you did successfully. So reward yourself. If you can take some time off, if you can do something fun, if you can rest, that's the right thing. Recognize that you did a good job. Hey, Julie, nice to see you here. Okay, Teresa, nice to see you. Teresa, 4 of Cups here. It looks like you maybe had a week where either you were having a hard time just feeling the love or feeling okay, or maybe there were a lot of things going on that you didn't like or didn't know how to deal with. Maybe you had choices to make and you didn't like the options. So this may have been a tough week for you, Teresa. And it may still be leaving you with a decision to be made. The question being, do you choose from options that are not palatable to you, or do you wait? This card does not offer a solution there. It does suggest if you're feeling bored, if you're not feeling well, if you're not feeling happy, try to do something to distract yourself. Try to do something that helps you to feel better. And sit with your decision-making process. Take the time that you need to take. Hey, Megalina, nice to see you here. How was your week? Hey, Cheryl. Megalina, how was your week? Ace of Cups, beautiful. You're the first one who looks like maybe you had a decent week. Or at least in this week, Megalina, it looks like you found a way to open your heart. It looks like you found a way to find some healing, to spread some love, maybe to cheer someone else up, maybe to help someone that you care about, maybe to move closer to the goal of self-love. So whatever you did this week, Megalina, I think you did some good work, and that energy is going to be going forward. Okay, Leisha. Leisha's a hard-working person. Pretty much every time we do this, it's all like work, 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 work. So let's see. How was your week, Leisha? Not. And you probably did work, but this really speaks to the emotional stuff. Maybe having to put your emotions on hold in order to accomplish what you needed to accomplish. Maybe having some things go on this week that made you a little sad, that made you unhappy or uncomfortable. If so, try to find some healing and find some balance. And again, if you're in a place of sadness, that's okay. Acknowledge it, deal with it, sit with it for as long as you need to. Don't live there, but allow yourself the grace of feeling what you're feeling. Hey, Carol, nice to see you. Let's see what we've got for you. Judgment. Maybe you've been working on a project that you have finished recently. Maybe you did something this week that was really good. that you did a good job on. I feel like, Carol, as you look at this past week, whether it was something you accomplished physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, putting closure to something, ending something, finishing something, you did a good job. And you need to look back, Carol, and acknowledge that you did a good job. Hey, Catherine. King of Pentacles. Looks like you took care of whatever you had to take care of this week. Looks like you showed up for yourself and others and managed to fulfill your responsibilities in an exemplary way. Well done. Well done. If that's indeed the case, feel proud of that. Do what you have to do to rejuvenate so you can do it again next week. Michael Wells, how was your week? 5 of Pentacles reversed. Looks like you are finding a way to see new opportunities for yourself, to see new possibilities, to see yourself in a new light, and to see all that will be available to you. Well done. TK, so nice to have you in class last night. I hope you enjoyed it. A card for you. Ooh, 7 of Swords. Something that you're not trusting. Perhaps this past week, there were communication issues between people and you did not know what to trust. Perhaps you were worried about things going forward and you spent some time worrying. It looks like mentally or emotionally this past week was difficult for you. The important thing here is to have faith in yourself and have faith in your future. Okay, Lavana. Oh, you're the second person to get this Knight of Cups reversed. You know, there may have been some difficulties this week, sometime when you just weren't feeling the love. Not feeling the love from other people, not feeling the love for yourself, not feeling love for what's going on. So, breathe, acknowledge, heal. It's okay. You will move forward. And, maybe with a reverse Knight, Lavana, you're not quite seeing your way forward yet, but you will find it. Karen Alcorn. We have a few Karens here today. So this is for Karen Alcorn. How was your week? 5 of Wands reversed. I wonder if this week you had to do some tongue biting. If either in person or online, I wonder if there were some times that you had to sort of clamp down and not say what you were thinking to avoid a conflict or avoid a difficulty. I wonder if you are working on getting along with people in a different way, finding peace with people in a different way, or even quelling anxiety and conflict in your own heart. As long as this is a path of peace rather than a path of avoidance, it's a good path for you, Karen. Giselle Perry, I got to tell you how happy I am to see you here. I've missed you so much. I was hoping to get to Connecticut this spring and hoping to see you. Obviously, neither of those things happened, but I'm happy that you are here right now. Let's see, and thank you guys for your feedback. I see the feedback when it comes in. I don't always acknowledge it or read it because I'm trying to get through these cards. Barbara Ann, I see you today. I don't know what you did differently so I could see you, but I see you and I will get to your card. Yes, indeed. So I really do appreciate that feedback when it comes in, even though I don't acknowledge it. I don't acknowledge it because I'm just trying to get to everybody in the time that I have, but I see it and I appreciate it and I appreciate you. Okay, Giselle Perry, Hierophant reversed. So I know you're a healthcare worker, and the Hierophant can also be a card of being a healthcare worker. I wonder if something is happening at work that you don't like or that is different, that maybe has you upset. I wonder if there's some different protocol that you're feeling is not working or is not good. This also, on the other hand, can be a card of thinking outside the box in general, not just related to your work, but related to anything. And so perhaps you have found some solutions this week by thinking outside the box, which is always a good thing. Okay, Naomi, glad you're here. Naomi, you're the second person to get this. 5 of Pentacles reversed. It looks like this week you may be thinking about where your opportunities are, how to find what you need, whether that's career-wise, spiritually, emotionally, whatever. How to find what you need when you need it. It looks like you have been resourceful and are opening up to new ideas. So very good, very good. Okay, good morning, Karen Maynard. So glad you're here. Hey, Shannon Owens. The High Priestess, which is often a card I associate with nursing, and I know you're a nurse. I feel like you did a good job this week in terms of your work, in terms of your family, and in terms of keeping peace within your heart. You have an awful lot in your life that you need to balance, and it is not always easy. But I feel like you are finding a way to come to that place of balance. And that itself is a superhuman thing to have to do. You're not going to be able to achieve that all the time. But it looks like you did a good job this week. Very good. Karen Maynard, you are the second one to get this. 5 of Wands reversed. You know, it looks like this week you are learning how to either avoid conflict in a way that doesn't hurt you, or resolve conflict in a way that doesn't cause combustion. So it's all about ways of navigating conflict, which is not an easy thing for you. And as long as it's not just being avoidant, as long as it's handling the issues in a way that keeps peace or keeps you feeling peaceful, it's a good thing. Okay. Hey, Deidre, nice to see you. Deirdre, Page of Pentacles reversed. Did you actually have some time off this week? You're such a hard worker. And it looks like maybe this week you found some time to relax. But it also looks like there may have been some issues at one of your jobs where you did not feel heard or acknowledged. And if that happened, I am so sorry. There may not be a way to fix that, but try not to let that get to you. Okay. Jerry Lynn, 4 of Pentacles reversed. It looks like this week you have been looking toward finding ways of making money and finding ways of helping people. So well done. Well done. Okay, what am I going to do with this, man? Trisha, too discouraged for a card. Do I go ahead and pull a card anyway? Do I not? Hard to know what to do with that. I think I'll wait to see if you really want to ask for a card, which I think you should. But in the meanwhile, I'm sorry you're going through a tough time. Hey, Vicky Brown. Woohoo! 10 of Cups. It looks like you may have had some positive interaction with people this week, Vicky. Maybe time with family, and a lot of people have been having a lot of time with family. But this is very positive. It suggests some nice moments with people that you care about and some opportunity for happiness. Okay. Rocio. Never quite sure how to pronounce that. Rocio Marie, happy to see you here. Here's your wrap-up card. Oh, 6 of Wands. Reversed. 6 of Wands reversed. There may have been something you tried to do this week that did not go the way you wanted. Some way that you were feeling like you didn't win at something. And if that's true, if you did not have a success, oh well, it happens, learn from it and move on. If you're just feeling that way because you're being hard on yourself, stop it. Hey, Barbara Ann, Dr. Barbara. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Let's see what we got for you. The star reversed. I feel like you this week really were working to be a healer of others and a healer of yourself. And yet you might have felt tired, and you might have felt there were people that were resistant to healing, and it might have felt heavy. That's okay. You are putting out good energy no matter what. Keep it going. And if you need more energy and more time for yourself, please go ahead and take it. Hey, Jeannie. This is Jeannie Layton. So nice to see you. Jeannie, 3 of Swords. It looks like you may have had some heartache and difficulty this week. And if so, I am so very sorry. But we also see this as an opportunity for healing, and you yourself are a healer. It may be about healing yourself. It may be about healing others. Usually it's about both. So whatever you got to do there, make it happen. Okay. Karen Reinhardt. Karen Reinhardt, Queen of Swords reversed. Did you have an encounter with a difficult woman this week? Or were you the difficult woman this week? Or is there something going on that you didn't know how to communicate, an issue with communication? Either way, this doesn't suggest to me that you had the happiest week. And I'm so sorry. The thing is, you've got to figure out what's true for you. You've got to stand in your own truth, and don't let other people make you feel badly. Okay, hey, Kathleen Patricia. Happy to see you here today. 7 of Pentacles. This is about work, and I know you've been having issues around work, being one of the many people whose industries have been hurt by what's going on. But this suggests you will be working and working hard. I don't know if that started already last week. Maybe you were looking for work. Maybe you were trying to figure that out. But this does bode very well. Okay, from what I can see, I have gotten to everyone who has requested a card. If I missed you, now's the time to speak up. If you're sitting on the fence and not sure if you wanted a card, Megalita, I'm the difficult woman every week. Yeah, maybe not, with your Ace of Cups self. Okay, and again, thank you for the feedback. If I missed you, if you wanted a card and I didn't get to you, go ahead. Now's the time to ask. Otherwise, let me remind you, I am available over the holiday weekend for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom. I'm also available for mentorship wherever you are in your tarot life, in your tarot journey, or in your life of personal growth. I can help you get to the next level. I want to remind you that not this weekend, but next weekend is the World Divination Association virtual conference being held right here on Facebook. You can sign up for that. It's an amazingly low price. A bunch of us are speaking. I think it's going to be great. And I want to remind you, too, that my June schedule is out. You can see it on my website, christianagaudet.com, where you can also sign up for the weekly newsletter. You can also see it on my Facebook business page. Just look at the events. Sign up for the ones you want to do. I got a bunch of free events and one premium event. I'd love to see you at all of them. Folks, thank you so much. I will be back on Monday with your 3-card weekly reading. I know this is a weird holiday weekend, but it's a holiday weekend. Let's remember, in America, this is our Memorial Day weekend, so we remember and hold in love and gratitude those who have given their lives for our country. And, we usually celebrate by gathering together and doing things, and I guess we're doing less of that right now. But however you celebrate, try to have a good weekend. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to seeing you soon.